Here's another point as to why the 21st Century Economy Fairness Act is unfair, particularly now. Government keeps telling folks right now to stay home. And as a consequence, people have been flocking to streaming services over the last year. So what government is doing with this bill is locking people down on the one hand and then soaking them for more money for staying home with the other.
These services are much more than luxuries. They're necessities to help our mental health, distract ourselves, and to communicate with our friends and family during this most challenging time. Products like Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, we can go on and on and on. And we start adding up the tallies of the tax on an individual family. Think about your family or a family of four. How many of those services do us or families use per month? A variety of those, and usually in combination with each other. Imagine the cost, the tax just on downloading a video game on PlayStation or Xbox. Now take that to a kid who's been out of school for months, and their only escape is to play one of those games, and they're getting hit with a 6% tax on that download. It really starts to add up, and the impact on families really, now more than ever, is quite devastating.
This bill is simply double taxation. We pay taxes once on the iPhone or whatever kind of phone device you're using, and then you're going to pay taxes again on every app that you download. If you're working on cable, you already paid taxes for the cable, but now you're going to pay taxes on anything you get from the cable. It doesn't make sense, and unfortunately, it's coming at just the wrong time. People now are using Zoom. You can't go to Staples and buy Zoom. You can only buy it online. That's not a matter of fairness, it's just a matter of common sense. And we're paying tax on the cable, we're paying taxes on the phones. So we need to avoid this double taxation. I encourage you to sustain the governor's veto. Thank you.
When you tax something, you discourage it. Is this really what we want to be doing today? Discouraging people to be more physically fit? And I know there's people out there that might say, well, you know, that's their choice. Maybe they should have to pay for it. They can afford it. One of the most alarming and disheartening figures I started to see and started this study, and I've shared it with some people. A website, tracktherecovery.org. Most of the people in the state of Maryland were hurt financially, but not that bad. People that make $27,000 or less, which is considered low income in the state of Maryland, 25% of those jobs are gone. Gone. Compared to last year at this time. 32% of every small business that's in a low income zip code, gone. And those jobs are gone with it. And I know that those people may still want to be physically fit, but now they can't afford to find that virtual solution. And this is how we thank them for trying to be physically fit and take on this virus from a personal standpoint. We discourage them with this tax. I think it's shameful.
This takes $120 million out of the private economy. And we know that fiscal note is probably extremely low because of the tectonic shift our society has gone through because of this pandemic. Well, I'm telling you, the rich isn't paying the majority of this. Middle-class Marylanders are. People on the lower end of the economic are paying for this. And it's not right. Wrong time, wrong place for this.